Power is the ability to influence, control, or direct people, events, or circumstances to achieve desired outcomes. Power itself, in and of itself, is not evil. It's people who are evil. Power and money amplifies what you really are.
This is the book that we're going to have a commentary on.
We would like to begin this episode with a disclaimer that the views presented in this particular episode are not prescriptive in nature. We endeavor to provide an unbiased commentary from the book The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. For those of us who believe in Jesus Christ like we do, we want to remind you that it is your duty to obey God's commands. It is your duty to pick from this particular episode the views that align biblically. The rest that do not, we encourage you to be aware of how the world is as presented by Robert Greene. Yes. It's been a long time since I said that. It's been long. Ama nimekuwa nikisema vitu mingi lakini hiyo disclaimer. Ndio maana inanipotea, inanitoka.
Last time we recorded and today we've spoken over 1 million words. So
yes.
Law 25.
And by the way, now you have become a corporate lady. Huyu msichana mpenzi mtazamaji ameingia kwenye world ya corporate. Sasa podcasting anaifanya kama a side hustle.
Yeah.
Congratulations
Congratulations
for the new job.
Thank you so much.
I know that we will have to adjust our timings and the recordings.
Just so you know, we used to record our previous episodes at 6 a.m. Now we can't do that because 6 a.m. nafaa kuwa ninajitayarisha nikienda kazi. So we are doing it in the evening. So even right now, I am just from work.
Nice.
No,
that's a very good thing. Yeah. At least you get the feeling of doing many things. You have to do many things. Yes, and it's a lot and it's very interesting. Yeah. Karibu sana.
Thank you.
Kwenye hii podcast.
Thank you.
Mimi siku hizi ndio nakani kama niko a little bit jobless.
Adi umeanza nini? Hebu tell people about the nini.
Yes.
Sasa wewe unafanya okay. Sasa wewe ndio inakanganika your main job is your side hustle juu. Are you ever
and actually definitely ni kama side hustle. Wacha niseme na Kiswahili juu for security reasons.
Wewe ni kama sasa ndio hiyo ingine ndio side hustle.
Yes.
Ngapi buda?
Very
few hours in a day.
I learned in management that management is getting things done through others. Yeah. So through controlling, coordinating activities to achieve organizational results, objectives. So our organization is achieving its objectives. I'm top of a game.
Hallelujah. There's a law that says make others do the work and then take the credit.
Yeah.
Bingwa lakini yake it is allowed because he's in management.
Yes.
He's definitely allowed. Sasa sisi wengine ndo tumeingia entry level.
Ni mzuri.
Because I work.
Everyone lazima uingilie hapo. Hakuna mtu uingilia huku juu.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. You have to start from somewhere.
Very true. And I'm grateful.
And it's very okay because now you're going to see all these laws. You are going to see all of them. You're going to see them in that corporate world. You're going to see people's character. And now that we have been discussing about people, make sure you have a keen interest in human beings. You will see manipulation. You will see conniving. You will see backstabbing. You will see betrayal. You'll also find some other good people that you make meaningful relationships with and connections with. But long and short, you have to understand that you will find those people.
Nisome corporate power
plays. That's why I wrote the book.
Nisome sasa the laws of Robert Greene now in corporate side. And this one is a summarized version without a lot of stories. But you will see it. And when you interact with people, just be careful. Be careful about what you reveal. Be careful about your superior. Be careful about where you want to go. And you'll get there. You'll get there better
if you have the support of your superior.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hapo kwa superior ndo sijui. Lakini let
No,
us
you see how you'll know? They don't even have to like you. The people, they just have to like your work.
Okay.
They don't have to like you. Because I came to discover that human resource is the greatest resource of an organization. People. You can have all the machines, you can have top-notch technology, but if you don't have the right people, faithful people who can do the work, you're doomed. You go down. So you don't have to, he or she doesn't have to like you. He doesn't have to like you.
Yeah.
But if you are good at what you do,
Yeah.
he will have to like you
Yeah.
or work with you either way.
Okay. Noted. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you for the advice. So, law 25. Recreate yourself. Do not accept the roles that society foists on you. Recreate yourself by forging a new identity, one that commands attention and never bores the audience. Be the master of your own image rather than letting others define it for you. Incorporate dramatic devices into your public gestures and actions. Your power will be enhanced and your character will seem larger than life. I think nimeisoma before upeane story na nimeisomanga after tumepeana story.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We can even talk about it and then go to the story.
Yeah, sawa.
Do not accept the roles that society foists on you. Do not accept. Like I told you last time, you're the one to write your own story. You have to write your own story and tell it. And you tell it, you're the script writer and you're the player in that story that you're writing. Because people, if you let people write your own story, they will write whatever they want and they will make sure that it is not above theirs. Nobody will write a story of you being greater than them. So, Ansema, do not accept the roles that society foists on you. Recreate yourself. Recreating yourself is one of the most advantageous things you can do to yourself, where you have it's almost as if you have split personalities or many personalities. You remember the Arya Stark?
Oh yeah. The man with no face.
The man with no face.
Yeah, or the many-faced god.
By the way, I want to go and watch the show again.
Really?
The 7th time.
Go ahead. Really? It's the 7th time?
If I watch it again, it will be the 7th time.
So ukishafika 7 achana nayo. You watch?
No, now I watch it in the lens of power and the games that people play. You know, many times we watch movies because of the drama itself and the plot. But now I watch based on the things that I say, take notes of who fails in whatever law and all those things. So
the first time I watched it was because you guys really influenced me. You were like, you go especially you end the we watch.
Yeah.
So I watched it and I wasn't looking at it from the lens of power. Though I noted a lot of power plays and all of that. Now the second time is when I'm like, wow, inikali. And I think I'd watch it a third time.
Yeah.
With time.
Mine will be the 7th. There are 3 series that I've watched so many times. There is Power. This one by 50 Cent. Yeah, this one a Ghost. If I watch it again, it will be the 5th time.
Wow.
It will be the 5th time. Game of Thrones, if I watch it, it will be the 7th time. And then there is Suits. Suits now will be the 4th.
Oh my God.
Suits is also a good series on power.
Oh, Suits is good.
And a new one is Peaky Blinders. The one that now I'm adding to the list.
One.
Yes. Very, very good.
I'll try watching it.
Very good show on power. Very good show on power and stoicism, especially the main character.
Yeah.
He's very stoic.
I've heard of that. I've seen that. Okay.
He's actually used by so many commentators on the examples of stoicism.
I have seen it. I have heard it. I just don't know. I've never brought myself to watching it. Maybe labda natakanga tu pressure kidogo.
Yes. It's good. Those shows are good. They have very nice. The writers are very good.
They're really
in
good.
Writing the story.
Talented.
So here is our story for recreating yourself, and it's titled George Sand Power Move, but it is a story about a woman who played the character of George Sand. So I'll just read it as we've written. Let's talk about a woman who mastered one of the most powerful laws in the game, Reinvention. Her name was Dupin. I don't know how to. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. Born in 1804, and by the way, that is the story in the book.
Yeah.
Born in 1804 into a crumbling French aristocracy. Like most women of her time, society gave her a script: be a wife, raise children,
And
serve quietly, and fade. By the way, that was the role that was left for women.
Too.
Yeah.
Like your work is just to bear children.
Bear children. Biblical times, what was the role of women?
Be a wife, bear children.
Bear children. Because posterity, and actually the sign of a man's wealth during that time, was in the size of his family.
Was a wife and...
You remember Abraham?
Kids? Yeah.
There was a time Jacob crossed somewhere, and then when he came back, he crossed alone. When he came back with an army.
Many, yeah.
Yes, so the bigger your family, the more respected you are, the more wealthy you are, because you can be able to provide for them. But the role that was given for the women...
2025.
Yes.
Jabba. The littler the family, the better.
Yes. Nowadays we are stuck with very little families. And for a while, she played along these roles that she was given. But deep inside, she knew something wasn't right. The path laid out for her wasn't hers. It was a role, not an identity. That's the truth. Society doesn't care about your soul. It wants your obedience. No one is coming to set you free. You must reinvent yourself. So this is what this lady did. So she decided to burn the script. She chose to become someone new. She became George Sand, a name that would shake French society. So this is a lady, since she was delegated the roles of feeding and bearing children, she decided to act as a man, reinvent herself and become George Sand. She dressed like a man, wore suits, smoked cigars, walked into spaces women weren't allowed to, not because she hated femininity, but because she understood this: power respects presentation. Power is a game of appearance. I told you, if you are a coward, be a bold one. Be a bold one.
Yeah.
If you are broke, don't always act woishe. Don't be there seeking for sympathy. Don't seek sympathy from the world. You'd rather present or give an outlook of someone who is so well off, rather than presenting a situation where you seem like you don't have anything. And to win in a world ruled by men, she had to rewrite how the world saw her. Her writing took off. So at that time, women were not allowed to be writers.
Be a wife and feed.
Be a wife and feed. Kumbusha ile, I know the pressure is getting too high.
Compose yourself and read.
And
read. Guy.
So, and to win in a world ruled by men, she had to rewrite how the world saw her. Her writing took off. Her influence grew. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Her relationships didn't suffer. They intensified. She attracted powerful men always. Yani, whenever there is a beautiful woman, there is some powerful men who are just there.
No, but they were attracted to George Sand, not Aurora.
No, they were attracted to her acting as George Sand. They knew she was a woman. Otherwise, they wouldn't have allowed her. You know, she was not pretending to be a man. She was acting.
Tumaliza na story because I have opinions.
Okay, sawa, wacha tuone. So her writing took off, influence grew, but here's where it gets even more interesting. Her relationship didn't suffer, they intensified. She attracted powerful men, writers, politicians, artists, not by submitting, but by being unapologetically herself. She didn't chase, she didn't bend to please, she used her mystery, confidence and reputation to command interest. Even in love, she stayed in control. By the way, in that book, it says that she would leave men at her pleasure. She would date and leave them at her pleasure.
As she wishes.
As she wishes.
When I grow up, I want to be
kwa hii kanairo.
Ni mimi ninacho.
You will see dust. You will see dust, msichana. She proved something few want to admit. When you stand in your power, the right people orbit you, not the other way around. And that's something that is worth talking about. When you stand in your power, the right people orbit you, not the other way around. She used image, behavior, and style as strategic weapons long before personal branding was a thing. This wasn't rebellion for rebellion's sake, it was calculated reinvention. She wasn't running from who she was choosing who to become. And once the world started reacting to George Sand, she owned the frame. She wrote her rules. Her name became power. And that's why we are reading about her.
Interesting.
Yes, that's why we are reading about her.
That's an interesting story. But you see, now I'm looking at it in this other way.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually really sad that for her to get noticed for her talent as an actor and as a writer, she had to sort of pretend or act like a man so that she can attract what she is, what she was. Like this very talented human being. Like they couldn't see her for who she was, like Aurora.
Yes.
You are a woman and you're talented, you are a good actor.
Yes.
Just act like a woman. Now you have to be a man so that you can fit into certain crowds and attract a certain kind of people. It's the same thing as when you watch movies or even in the modern society when you see women in power and holding huge managerial positions, a lot of times say that, oh, she's trying so hard to be a man, or she has to work 10 times as hard, because when I'm just me, I will not command respect. But now I have to behave in a certain way that is not myself so that you can respect me in the position I'm holding. That is how I'm looking at it. That is something I have seen in movies. And even when it comes to debates of women holding positions of power, you will hear women say that, oh, I have to work twice as hard so that men maybe in the junior positions can respect me. They don't respect me because I'm
a woman.
I'm a woman. Even in movies, they portray women in power as very bitter, very angry, because now you have to behave in a certain way so that you can command the respect.
Actually, let me tell you, it's not even about being a woman that makes people have to behave that way. Power is brutal. The world is brutal. And wherever there is hierarchy, that brutality comes in. It is like the Charles Darwin survival for the fittest. Like you have to be ruthlessly powerful for you to gain respect, because nobody just hands you respect like that.
True.
Respect, power, like in the movie Vikings, this main character told his son that power goes to those people who are willing to bend and pick it up. So when a woman is coming, if you come with your vulnerabilities in a world of men, a world dominated by men, and men are used to that kind of world. We are used to the brutal world of competition. Our sports are very aggressive. The things that make us have fun are very bloody. Like people who watch UFC, guys just get beat up there. We love boxing. We love those things that are tough. So when a woman is coming into that world, she has to act to be twice as ruthless to be able to survive in that world. Otherwise, those men are going to tear her up. Because once they look at you, they first look at you from that lens of, we have been taught that women are weak, fragile,
take care, handle with a
lot of care. So a woman who's going into climbing that hierarchy in a corporate world has to be very ruthless. And I'm not saying wicked. When I say ruthless, someone may assume that I'm saying she has to be
rude.
No. I'm not talking about wickedness. I'm not talking about anything evil. I'm just talking about if it is working hard, she would require to work twice as hard for these men to come down and actually submit and actually respect her. So the world has not changed much. And Robert Greene says that. It just takes some certain forms. We are still in the exact same world, not exact in the way things work, in the principle. We are still in the same world where men dominate and women come in a subordinate or come below the men. And so for this woman to come and to be on top, which is okay in the corporate world, she has to be twice as ruthless as a man. And that is why you find most of them, they struggle. And that disrespect, that being viewed as though you do not belong. And it's something you have to get used to. right now that you are getting into that world, let's say, for example, you don't know what will happen in the future. You might rise to be the head of that organization. But let me tell you what would happen. For you to get there, you'll have to be twice as aggressive. You'll have to be twice as ruthless. You'd have to be someone, and you find, like, you've watched Suits. This lady, she's called Jessica.
Jessica Pearson.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can see that ruthlessness has to come out for her to be able to manage Harvey Specter and Louis Litt.
Yeah.
Yes, you see, she has to be twice as aggressive because men are naturally competitive. Men are naturally rough and aggressive. It's hardwiring. Let's call it hardwiring. Because women do not abandon that nurturing biological imperative. They do not abandon it. It is always there.
Yeah, even in the roughness and even in the aggressiveness that
so
they
now,
acquire with
yes,
time.
as you're going up and you discover that opposition is so high, that's how they become ruthless. And if you see so many of these high ranking corporate ladies are usually very vicious. Not in a bad way, but very aggressive.
I have met a couple and I do admire them. Honestly, they do have this. Oh, it's so nice. It is
adjusting. There is a law we will do that says always always show formlessness. Be like water. If you're put in a glass, fit in. If you're put in a bottle, fit in.
A straw.
Yes.
Okay.
You don't have to be rigid. Rigidness will kill you. Rigidness will limit your options. Rigidness would limit where you will work or where you will not work. So yeah, that's what she did.
Okay, sawa. Sasa niko sawa. We go to...
Let me read this and then we can go to the lessons.
Okay.
Whether in business or relationships, people are drawn to what is rare, not what's available. Reinvention is magnetic. People fall for the you that knows who they are becoming, not the ones stuck trying to fit in. People are drawn to what is rare. Once people get used to you, Tracy, familiarity breeds contempt. Once people think or get to a position where they feel that, I know Tracy.
She's so available.
Yes. No, I know you. I know everything about you. There is no more mystery. You see, you've killed I've told you that powerful people always remain powerful because of that element of mystery. Once people figure you out, you're out of the picture.
Yeah.
So how do you ensure that people always never figure you out or always never get to a point where they know the real Tracy? Reinvent yourself. I can give you an example. How many times have I reinvented myself?
So many.
I change form.
Can't keep count.
Yes, you have to adjust. When people get used to this kind of you, they see another kind of you. And this does not imply that you have to be an evil person. You can do this morally. You can do this in a manner because it is you who is building up yourself. You're just changing your forms. You're adopting so many things. Who would ever think that I would be here talking before cameras? You remember how when we started, I never wanted to be mbele ya camera. Squeeze me in your... Yes.
Hey. TikTok.
So yes, once people get to figure you, the mystery is gone. The power is gone. Power is in mystery.
Okay.
People fall for the you that knows who they are becoming. No. So ask yourself.
Actually, let's talk about that because I have an opinion.
Okay.
People fall for the you that knows who they are becoming, not the one stuck trying to fit in. If there's anything, they've said in relationships, so let me talk about relationships. Yeah. If there's anything that I find as an absolute turn-off when you're talking to someone, is someone who is not owning themselves and their journey and going with the waves. It's like hajui ni nini anataka.
Yeah.
That's
anakuwa tossed and turned.
God. Jo unajiuliza, if I'm supposed to be with this person, tutakuwa tu tunamka vitu tu zimebadilika all of a sudden. And that's not reinventing yourself. That's just not knowing where you're going.
Yes. And sadly, there are some people who,
a
lot
lot
of people who do not know where they are going.
They don't have a clear.
I say this,
Oh,
that where you're going, Tracy, has to be so clear to you from the word go. And somebody once told me that if your dreams do not scare you,
you're not dreaming big enough.
You've not dreamt big enough. If you're dreaming about something in your life and it doesn't scare you, you've not dreamt big enough.
You don't. Oh my goodness, yes.
And there is nothing impossible in this world. God has graciously given us the ability to make something out of our lives, if only we were to work towards it. And I have seen the value of that hard work. In 2020, I was obese. I was obese.
Fat.
Imagine. No, I was fat, yeah.
Fat.
Imagine.
Fat enough.
And I couldn't, at that time, I couldn't think that I would ever get into shape. Now, when I meet with people and they look at the videos, it's been 4 years. 5 years of really getting into the gym, hitting it hard. So there is nothing you cannot achieve.
But tunafaa kuweka picha zako za kitambo.
Somewhere
inside them. I think
nilienda Facebook nikadelete kila kitu.
You think you're the only one who
has them?
Wewe. Google photos ni kazi
Receipts? No.
Let me tell you, they need to see because they need. Oh wait, there's a time you actually posted something. Was it on Facebook?
Yes.
When you're motivating people.
Yeah.
But no.
But I posted the good ones.
Yeah, you did not post the one where you are looking.
You cannot post the exhibit.
And I post ameva kakoti hapo imepiga ka flying na ka butterfly.
Yeah.
Bro. And you see, those of us who were around him at the time, me did not consider you fat. I did not see you as fat. You were just fine. Until you lost the weight and you gained muscle, you started working out and you're like,
yeah.
Hey, Baba.
Reinvention. And that is the reinvention part of it. Let me tell you, I did not know the benefit of working out until now. Like, gym is a hospital. Gym is a hospital for depression. By the way, there's someone who called in, these American masculine coaches. So somebody called and said, hey, they called this guy and told him, I feel like committing suicide. Then the guy told the guy was calling, get a 6-pack first and then you can commit suicide. Go get it first and then you can commit suicide.
Harsh.
When you go there, the relief. I'm actually addicted to working out.
Yes, you are.
Super
Tell
addicted
people
to
you
it.
Carry your weights everywhere.
Yes, even when I travel.
Everywhere zinakwanga kwa boots.
I'm in a hotel na niko my weights.
Ziko zinakwanga hapo na ni 75 kg.
But it has a very good feeling when you reinvent yourself. You even feel better. You stop struggling with the things. Like, there is an old you. There has to be an old you and a new you. See, those guys who knew you 10 years ago, they come meet you and you're still the same person.
Do you know, I actually hate it when it's like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not a good thing.
It's not. Like, you're still thinking the same way you used to think 5 years ago.
Yes.
No.
Sadly, I had friends I left where I used to live, ghetto. And you go back, you find them same position. Same position. No change.
You're not stunted growth.
You have to reinvent yourself.
Yeah. And reinventing yourself comes with understanding the vision, understanding where you're going.
Exactly.
You need to understand, because now if you're reinventing yourself and you don't understand where you're going, what are you reinventing exactly?
Yeah.
Una reinvent nini? Ujue kwenye unaenda, lakini I'm reinventing. Una reinvent?
Yes.
Tulia tu brother, basi kaa tu hapo kama una goals kwa hii maisha.
And the final thing anasema, power is attracted to those who write their own script. I am very passionate about telling people that people treat you the way you carry yourself. People treat you the way you carry yourself. You carry yourself as a weakling, people will harass you. They will treat you as a weakling. Because if you carry yourself with a lot of self-respect, people will respect you. I show up sometimes in meetings like this. This is how I dress. And it's not arrogance unless you tell me a dress code. If you tell me that we are supposed to dress like this, this is my default dressing. And I show up in meetings like this. And sometimes I'm the odd one out.
The rest are in 3-piece
But I'm okay.
and shiny suits.
But I'm okay in my own skin. I'm okay the way I am.
Actually very uncomfortable in suits.
Yes, and sometimes I even speak much in those meetings.
Yeah.
But you're just responsible for how people view you. You write the script. You teach them how to treat you. You teach them how to respect you. You teach them how to address you. You teach them how to interact with you. Like in our workplace, my colleagues, we are good friends. We are very good friends. Sometimes we take lunch together. But they know there is this limit. You get to this place, this guy is not gonna. Number one, lateness is, by the way, you better not perform, but don't be late.
That's true.
Yeah. Better not perform, but don't be late.
That is true.
Because it begins with that discipline of keeping times. It is the small things that count a lot. If you see someone who's not faithful in small things, like keeping time, they will never be faithful in big things.
True.
And that is a concept. Are you faithful? Are you faithfully waking up and making your bed? This is something as simple as just
straightening it.
Straighten it. How does your room look? I judge people based on how they look, where they sit. Like, I don't like clutters.
Yeah. Hey.
I can't
that is why your OCD is so bad.
Like, yes, I can't sit in a place where it's cluttered.
Everything is clumped.
Because I feel it's like tight. The whole room is squeezing
together.
Me. Yes.
I totally understand.
I usually feel that. I get very uncomfortable. So when you come and you find someone is just as simple as neatness. And by the way, being neat and looking fine is not about expensive clothes. People think that I look better.
No.
If you dress badly in cheap clothes, you'll dress even worse in expensive ones.
Because
have you seen people who put on expensive clothes and they and you don't, you see, it is not about the material.
Yeah.
You go to Gekomba, you can dress well with 1,000 shillings.
You were showing us, I don't know if we can mention it here, but that friend of yours who is Mayolo, and you were saying that we were commenting on how he looks and
how he looks and how he dresses.
Vizuri sana.
Yes.
And then you were saying hiyo ni kitu ya kutoka kitambo.
And
mkiishi ghetto.
Si tulikuwa tunaenda wadhi na yeye.
Alikuwa ni wa ghetto lakini ni msafi.
Yes. We used to go to Gikomba with him and we'd pick out at that time t-shirts were 30 shillings. I'd pick up an oversized 30 shilling t-shirt and take it to a tailor. I'd pick up jeans as long as it's a good one.
Yeah.
I didn't care about the size. I would take it to a tailor in Gedhorai and I would tell them this has to fit me.
Yeah.
And nobody will know you're wearing a 30 shilling.
No one.
So there are people who think that it's all about money. And money is not the end in itself. It's a means to an end. Money is just to give you that. If you can afford 1,000, dress in 1,000.
Mimi hata saizi wacha tu niseme ukweli, I don't think hata nimefika. Nguo za madem, lakini nguo za madem.
Nguo za madem ni cheap.
Na niko smart.
As long as they fit you. Your clothes, if they fit you well, you look nice.
Yeah.
They're not oversized. They're not dirty.
You just need to dress your body.
Yes. And people you'll start seeing a difference. Like, let me give you an example. When I used to do events, we used to do so many activities in KICC. And actually, one of the biggest and the best one that we liked was Homes Expo. We were the ones who were decorating Homes Expo.
Really?
Yes.
Hey.
So now, the time your decoration, you are in overall, you're dirty, you're doing those things. The next day you come, guys in suits were just passing. Free pass. Nobody was stopping them. We kuja na hiyo t-shirt yako. Ulikuwa unasimamishwa. Unakatazwa kuingia. It was just because of the dressing. So one day I put on an official clothes and I was a bit presentable. It was very cheap. Very cheap. Yeah, it was very cheap.
Afford at the time.
I could afford. That's the only thing I could afford. But you start noticing people treating you differently. The way they look at you, the way they view you.
Address you.
Yeah, the way they address you. So you determine how people treat you. You determine that.
Awesome. Aya, so watu waanze kuandika scripts zao. Okay, lessons. You must recreate yourself or be assigned a role. If you don't design your identity, society or others will define it for you. And they'll choose what's convenient for them, not empowering for you.
Yes. If you do not design your identity, your identity is how people view you. Jesus Christ looked at his disciples and asked them, who do people say that I am? Because who people say that you are is very important, Tracy. That you have you heard this statement that says your reputation precedes you?
Precedes you, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have met people who have heard about me, but we have never met. What the current job I'm holding, how did I get it? Reputation.
They knew of a guy.
They had, we met, then they told me, I went to a meeting, by the way, with that with Chandler, the Mzungu. And we were seated in a table and guys were introducing themselves. Hey, I'm so and so, I come from this place. Then it got to my turn. I said, I am Silas and I come from this place. That guy interrupted me. He said, you Silas, I've heard a lot about you. And by the way, and true story, it was in Village Market. I've heard a lot about you. And I was like, curious, what have you heard? So when we continued, there was a debate. There was a debate that was a bit hot. Tulikuwa na proposers na opposers.
Literally.
Sasa mimi nilikuwa proposer. Do you know what he told me? That guy, he was the one pulling the cards. He was the most powerful guy there. He told me, Silas, I would like to hear more about this from you. The next day we met at Garden City. And that's where we became friends. We talked about whatever.
The discussion.
Yes. And he was so interested. He told me what he has been told about me. He told me so much. And for that reason, he's the one who recommended me to the current job I hold. My boss tells me he was told, I know a guy.
He's very capable.
Yes. So, how
Your
reputation. It precedes you. You design your identity. So when you leave society to design who you are, they will design it, by the way.
What's convenient for them.
And it is what is convenient for them. And most of the time, and especially with ladies, when ladies assign you an identity, they assign you an identity below theirs. Even men, but mostly ladies.
Able explain?
When they assign you an identity, like let's say, for example, you are in a group of people and you are the timid one, you're the one who is pushed over, you're the one who is sent for to get stuff. When you're not there, they know. Tracy ule wa kutumatuma ako wapi? Tumtumatume. Because that is what
Tracy leo hatuwezi tuma mtu.
Yes, you see. That's the role you have assigned yourself.
Yeah.
That's the role, and they will give you a lesser role. And it hurts more if you are more qualified than them. It hurts even more if you're more qualified than them. But be sure that society will assign you a role lesser than who you fit to be.
Wow.
That's why you see even these people who are, even these people who came, like, let's use an example of Jesus Christ. He came to seek and to save the lost. But what role did the society assign him? The role of a thief, a criminal. And they said this guy is, though it was part of God's...
better than...
Yes, though it was part of God's plan
that
Christ dies for our salvation. But... look at the role they assigned to him.
Yeah, they preferred Barabbas.
This guy did nothing other than teach. Teach, heal the sick.
That's it.
Raise the dead. That is the only thing.
It.
But how did he die?
They chose a thief, Barabbas.
Instead of him. When you leave the society, and I'm not saying that Christ did that. No. It's just an example.
Yeah.
When you leave the society to determine who, they will draw the script. And they are very good at drawing a lesser script than them.
Okay, Aya. Perception is power. George Sand understood the power of image. She used her look, voice, and style as tools to control how people reacted to her. Those who control perception control narrative. And that's real power.
Yes. How do people perceive you? I told you, you could be the biggest coward that exists. But as long as you're bold, as long as you
Be about
let me give you a story of mine. I've entered in rooms where I am the pauper. Like portfolios of the people in the room. I am a serious pauper.
Wewe uko down.
Niko huko chini. Like, even if we start talking about who is who, you are nowhere. You are not even
yako iko silent.
Hauko hata kwa others.
Silence iko na echo.
Yes. But you should hear me talk.
Yeah.
No, you shouldn't hear me talk in those meetings. I try as much as possible to not look down on myself. I try as much as possible. I might be in the midst of, and actually it's the best place to be. If you are the richest in the room, you're in the wrong room. If you are the wisest in the room, you're in the wrong room. Endeavor to be in rooms where you are the most foolish.
That's true.
Endeavor to be in rooms where you are the poorest. Because you charge yourself. You look at those examples. Like I'm telling you, I was in that room and guys are talking about their exploits. I'm an employee. Yes, they're talking about the things they have done or the things they are doing. Even the examples, the inside jokes. I can't relate, but I'm still laughing. I'm there.
Funny, yeah?
Yes, I don't even feel like I don't belong. Yeah. And one thing I've come to see, if you meet these powerful people, and powerful people, I don't mean politicians. I mean people, business people who are doing something about themselves. And most of them are not known. If you meet them, you realize, Tracy, that they are very ordinary people.
Yeah.
Very ordinary. Like, there is nothing special about them. The jokes that you crack with your other peers are the same jokes. So for me, yapping is what I do. So I get there.
Yap away.
I make them feel.
Yeah. Telling some emotions.
You make them feel. They begin to like you. Unasikianga, Silas, where are you? Tunaishia hivi. Si ukam.
Because you made them feel.
Yeah. You fit in. Not because you have any qualifications to fit into that room. You have none. But you just present yourself in a way that shows that this guy is part of us. He might not have what we have, but he's part of us. Of course, when we are taking the lunch, I don't pay. I can't afford.
Unalipaje na wewe ni popa mbele yao.
Yes, so somebody pays and all those things. Yeah. But you do that. You create a perception about yourself. Another thing, I have many examples about this perception because that's my life.
Miaka umekula.
Our board, one of the members of our board, and that board is a powerful one. So I'm supposed to take him to the airport and just entertain him for a while as he waits for his flight. So it's 6 p.m. I'm supposed to take them to the airport. The flight is at 10 p.m. So I tell this guy, I know his financial status. I know everything about. I know about him at least. I tell him, let me go buy you coffee in the airport. And the guy was surprised because the perception is that when Mzungu is here, they're the one who buy you things. So I told him, let me buy you coffee. And was like, are you sure? He was asking me, are you sure? And he told me one thing. Nobody has ever offered to do that. No Kenyan.
Oh, really?
Yes. And we went to the airport and we sat there. We laughed. I bought him coffee. We finished.
Waited for his flight.
Flew out. And I left. And he had very good things to say about our interactions one with another.
That is so nice.
Because most of the time, we Kenyans and we Africans sometimes look down on ourselves, especially when we are dealing with white people. We so demean ourselves that we expect, and they also have grown to expect that you'll keep borrowing. Out of all my friends from America, there is none who can ever say that I have ever asked them for a personal favor. Never. Not that I don't need favors.
Kwani tunashindaga tunafikiria watu wa majuni cash cows.
Yeah, and it's a perception. It's a perception.
It's so wrong. It is so wrong. Shock creates attention. Attention creates influence. Her masculine style now, we're talking about George Sand or Aurora.
Yeah.
Aurora. Her masculine style wasn't rebellion, it was strategy. In a world that ignores the ordinary, she became unforgettable And with that came authority.
This is very important, and our Kenyan celebrities abuse it by chasing clout, just to
Umesema
be
cloud?
nimesema cloud sana shindo chasing
Bro.
cloud ni nini.
Cloud nine.
Our celebrities, I see them abuse it by chasing clout. You can be unforgettable without having to chase clout. You can be unforgettable.
Yeah.
Just look for ways and means to stay relevant, but not that relevance of drama. You know, they work. Anyways, there are people who say that works. That
some people who live
publicity is publicity, but I don't believe in it.
Hey, wanasemanga kwanza in marketing it's no publicity is bad publicity.
Is bad publicity.
Bad publicity.
Yeah,
that's marketing.
But now you start pretending that you're fighting with your girlfriend so that you give a song. You saw this guy who gave a song. Atuache hapo na hayo tukomee hapo.
You're faking tears for a new car. Yeah. 7 gifts for 7 years.
Then you sing a song about a car.
Na mkwende huko by them a celeb. Mnakwanga mmetubo. Get something new. But they look forward to the day where we have authentic. I know they're there, but they're not as loud. But authentic influencers and content creators. Yeah. Those who don't chase clout.
It doesn't have to be clout.
Like I'm following you. Like you're putting out your content out there, and I'm following you for who you are.
Yeah.
Not the clout. Not sijui I was beaten. I go to Dubai every single. Not those ones.
The problem with that clout chasing is that it fades. When people discover you, your cards are now revealed.
Yeah.
So anything you do, and now this is a problem. When you do something genuine, you could be genuine. Nobody will believe you. Everyone will always think that huyu anakuwaga cloud chaser.
See the boy who cried wolf.
Yes.
Yeah, the boy who cried wolf.
Don't just get that publicity, and it is slow. I think value is better.
Yeah.
Value is better publicity than the drama, the acting.
I agree.
Unless you are DJ Shiti ama Apostle Silvanus Fandili.
Walipata gig kwa video ya
Shiti is the biggest comedian in Kenya.
100%.
Shiti is so good.
I agree.
Yeah.
Anonymity can be a weapon until the brand is ready. She started writing anonymously, then revealed George Sand when it was time. Move in silence until your work is undeniable. Then reveal the brand.
We've done this law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Move in silence.
Yes, move in silence. Do not reveal too much.
I actually love that law.
Do not reveal too much. The tactic here is not in being secretive, Tracy.
No.
Because when you're overly secretive, people
suspicious.
are going to be suspicious of you.
Yeah.
The trick here is knowing what to reveal and when to reveal. And to whom? What, when, and to whom. Mm-hmm. And you reveal it in bits and pieces. Mm-hmm. And when you finally unveil what you wanted to do, everyone will be marveled. Yeah.
Okay. Branding is not just corporate. It's personal. George Sand wasn't just a name. It was a brand persona. In business, people buy into who you are before they buy what you sell. Do you know there's someone I saw somewhere say that there's someone who will buy something just because they know you?
Yes. No, in business, people buy into you first before they buy into what you're selling.
Like kama mimi sasa nimeshaona kiti.
Yes.
Lakini nainunua juu ya Silas.
Yes.
Like I know hodari.
It's
and
you.
I know it's you.
Yes.
I'm buying it because I know it's owned by Silas and Silas has good work.
And
That's it.
And by the way, most of the furniture I've made for people is because it's just me. They're just, it's not that I am better than any other person making.
Yeah.
There are guys who do exemplary work.
But
they're just saying it's just because of you. Just the recent one that we've just delivered.
Yeah.
Today, as we speak, hizi masimu zinalia ni your deliveries. It's not because this person can't go to that very expensive warehouse and buy very expensive seats, but they're just buying into you. And that is where many people, and that's the most powerful thing in business, when people buy into you. Because they will be loyal to you. It's like the way people are loyal to their babas. Do you know how men are loyal to babas? My baba.
Baba yangu.
Ati baba yangu.
Baba yangu.
Men are very loyal to their barber.
I know that one. I know the only thing that
Before you came, I wanted to go and get shaved.
I know.
And I went there. By then, this is exactly what has happened. I went there, nikapanda hapo juu. It's a new place. I've been there only once. Kitambo sana. So sat there, then called you. I was looking for a reason to leave. I was looking for a reason to leave.
Yeah.
So when you told me, hata ndio nimefika. Nimetoka hapo mbio sana. My barber tomorrow, I shall see you.
Loyalty. That is true. The same way we are loyal to our nail techs.
Yes.
So
people buy into you.
Yeah.
So you make sure you have a persona that is worth buying. That's where now arrogance, it becomes a disservice to you. Because people don't like arrogant people. And arrogance, you can be confident but not arrogant. Arrogance and confidence are not the same thing.
They're not the same thing.
Yes.
And they're not opposites.
You can be confident about who you are, but not arrogant. Like, for example, the clients that I meet and talk to them about stuff, it's take it or leave it, but I don't say it in a bad way. Yeah. I can even offer you a solution. Like, let's say, for example, you want to buy something from me and you can't afford the price that I'm giving you. I can show you someone who's cheaper.
Yeah.
That guy can do a good job, but he's within your price range.
That carpentry over there
yes.
Can also do it. Kwanza na hiyo bei yako?
But kuna wengine when you go to them, they even insult you.
Yeah,
because you can't afford.
Breaking rules strategically makes you uncopyable is a word. It sounds like unbogable.
Apparently.
Unbogable.
We might as well.
Uncopyable. I have moved to write like a man and dress like one. Wasn't to imitate men. It was to do what no one else dared. In business, playing it safe makes you forgettable. Strategic risks makes you irreplaceable. Strategic risk. There's an entire episode I think we're talking about strategy.
Yes.
Strategic silence. Strategic
risk.
Yeah.
Tracy, take risks. Do not fear risks. The worst that can happen when you take a risk is failure. And we learn more from failure than we do from success. Take the risk. Do not say that I want to play it safe. People who play it safe always remain in the safe zone. And that safe zone is a very dangerous zone.
Yeah.
It's near the waves, the ocean. You can be swept anytime. Take that risk. If it pays out, you have the bag.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, you learn the lesson. Either way, you win. You know, when you fail, when you take a venture, I have taken ventures that I have failed miserably. And in those failures, I have learned. Like, you remember when I was telling guys in Imara program, the businesses don't do. Unless you have thick skin, don't go there. Now I know the kind of businesses I cannot do. I know that I can't go into this venture because of the risk.
Yeah.
But had I not taken it, I wouldn't have known. So when you take a risk and fail, you learn the lesson, you become wiser. We are very foolish when we succeed. And that's where the arrogance comes in. When we think that we are succeeding because of us.
Yeah.
But take that risk. Follow that path. Go to venture into the unknown.
Like you're telling me something I just really need to hear.
No, just venture. And you see,
need to hear it.
The beauty about this life, Tracy, is that you do not know tomorrow. That's the beauty. Imagine a scenario or a situation where all of us knew what would happen in the future, how we would die. Imagine a scenario. You know, life would be different. If all of us knew how we would live this world, we would live life differently.
Yeah.
But God, by His own grace, has made sure that we will never know tomorrow.
Mysteries.
The only way you can know that you made the right decision is if you look back.
Yeah.
When you look back, you can see, oh, this path was not the wrong path. It was a dangerous path, but it was not the wrong one. Take that path. What is the worst that can happen? Take it. Fail. Let people laugh at you and say that this guy has failed.
So
he does so many things. I've been told many things in my life.
Na mabiashara 150.
Yes, do them. As long as make hay while the sun shines.
It's shiny.
I can guarantee you in 10 years will not be the same.
Definitely.
As those people are laughing at you, telling you that you're taking unnecessary risk. When they pay out, now you start your master class.
Na ninafungua podcast. Ninakuja hapa studio.
How to be a millionaire in 6 months.
How to be a millionaire in your early 20s or late 20s.
Yes, take the risk.
Okay. Authenticity is not the opposite of strategy. Ooh, okay. George Sand didn't fake her identity. She designed it. In business, people confuse being real with being unfiltered or average. But true authenticity is aligning your message, image, and value intentionally for impact, not comfort. I like how she says didn't fake her identity. She designed it.
Yes. For impact.
For impact.
The best thing you can ever do is leave impact in people's lives. They always remember. People never remember your arguments. They never remember your eloquence. They never remember how well you articulated your points. They remember how you made them feel. That's why there are people you hurt. Like you remember the law on do not offend the wrong person.
Yes.
They spend their entire lives coming after you. Because the only thing that sticks in their minds is how you made them feel.
Yeah.
Let me give you a story. When I was in school, one day I didn't have fare to come back home.
Your KCA?
Yes. And I was very hungry. The sun was scorching. And I actually wanted to walk.
Kutoka KCA hadi Gezo?
Yes. No, it's not KCA, it's hapa Roysambu.
Okay.
Kutoka hapa hivi, I wanted to walk. So I remember standing on the stage.
On the stage.
I was standing on the stage. I was standing on the stage.
Yeah, you're standing on
I
the
remember
stage.
when I was at that stage, there came a Nissan, a matatu. And I talked to this guy. There was a conductor there. I told him, this was the first time I was actually bold enough to talk to someone. I told him, by the way, I'm from school. I am very hungry. I don't have even a single cent. And I need to get home. Could you please help me? Aliniambia tu ingia. I have looked for that guy. I went, do you know, when I walk out here, I look for him. If I find him, I'm going to do something for him because I remember how he made me feel. I remember, even to date. It was in 2015.
10 years ago.
I remember.
10 years ago ulikuwa umesota?
Mbaya sana. Hata watu wamesota walikuwa nasema yenyewe wewe umesota.
Yenyewe uko pabaya.
Msee hana lakini ile hana nakuachia. Wewe chukua tu. You need it more. No, I was in bad shape. But I have looked for that guy. I started going around this circle, just looking to see if I find him. I wanted to do something for him.
Oh, I hope you find him.
Yes, one day I will. One day maybe we will. But people remember how you made them feel. So what you should endeavor to do, Tracy, make people feel stuff. Make people feel stuff. And the right stuff. Make them listen to you and say, hey, she's bright. She made me see this. She made me see this line. They will never forget you.
All right. Polarization builds loyalty faster than people pleasing. Oh. Her bold image splits. Okay, take 2. Her bold image split public opinion. Some loved her, others hated her. But no one ignored her. Nice. In business, trying to appeal to everyone weakens your brand. Take a stand. Strong opinions attract strong loyalty and strong buyers.
Yeah.
Period.
You cannot please everybody. Even if you give the best message, some will love you, others will hate you. That's the sum total of everything in this life.
So that let me use our podcast for example. We are loved on TikTok, and then now there's Twitter. Hey.
Well, Twitter is not for the faint-hearted.
Wow.
That's why I said no posting there, no.
Guy. Hey.
One day my video went on Twitter.
And it's a big person. Like he posts a lot of videos and a lot of things.
Yes. And I was torn into pieces. Ngambua anasema makosokoso.
DCI aliuliza who is this guy and not who is this guy ile ya TikTok ya who is this guy giving so much wisdom. Ni huyu ni nani sasa huyu?
Yes. Imagine.
Twitter.
But
it's the truth.
The truth is some will like you, others will hate you. Tracy, there are people who hate you not because of anything you've done. They just don't like you.
Just because I exist.
Yes, they just don't like you. They can't bring themselves to like you.
Yeah. It's not because I'm short.
Yes. It's not because short put or all those things. But they just don't like you. Now, why would you want to appease them? Ignore them. The best thing you can ever do to someone who hates you is ignore them. Pretend as if you don't even know.
They don't ignore.
That's why I tell people, stop going to social media to address unnecessary haters. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Ignore them. There is nothing that hurts the people that hate you like ignoring them. And don't even pretend. Just don't acknowledge their presence.
Yeah.
Just ignore them. Don't even snob. Don't sneer at them. Just assume, imagine you're seated like this and half of this room hates you. Just sit as though nobody is there. And I like to live in my own world. Me, I can sit in the midst of people and just be alone. That's why I talk about aloneness. I can sit in the midst of people and just zoom wherever I go. Yeah. And I can stay like this. I have seen I know people who hate me and hate me with everything they've got.
They hate your guts.
Yeah.
No, actually not guts. They just hate your existence.
Yes.
Wow.
Ignore them. The biggest medicine or the biggest revenge you can ever give to someone who hates you is ignore them. And ignore them completely. They will slide into oblivion. It is you answering back that gives them validation to continue.
That's true.
It is you answering them. Don't answer. If they insult you, just keep quiet. Or even laugh. Assist them in laughing at yourself.
Yeah.
Assist them in laughing at yourself.
Yeah.
You know, somebody once said, kijana ametoka ghetto huku. Sijui anakuja kutuambia. Somebody once said that about me.
Allah.
Do you know now? Do you see how much I like to talk about me nimetoka ghetto?
Inshallah. Now you own it.
Own it.
Wear it like a
and
crown.
Even help them laugh at those jokes. It stops becoming impactful. Because why will someone insult you? They want you to feel bad. Why will someone insult you? They want to attract your attention. Imagine a scenario where someone comes and enters this room and just looks at you and insults you. And then you just laugh. Laugh and move on as though they never said anything. They feel foolish. They feel so foolish. And they increase in their level of hatred.
Yeah. Do you know who you remind me of when you say that?
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Yes.
Jon Snow and Tyrion Lannister. There's a time Tyrion was having a conversation with Jon Snow and he called him a bastard because he is a bastard. Then Jon Snow alikani kama amejam. Tyrion alimwambia, you need to own it. So it's something in the lines of you need to own it.
Yes, I remember that in the wall.
Yes, you need to own it so that so that you cannot be hurt by it. If you own it now, what ukitwa bastard, that's your name.
Yes.
That's me, yes.
Own it.
Own it.
You diffuse their strength. But there are guys who, this one is throwing words, you are throwing words. You've already lost.
Yeah, you've lost.
You've already entered, operate in your own frame. Like I said, I defined frame in the other episode of the series that we are doing. Frame is the mental and emotional foundation of a man, especially. That's your frame. Your mental and emotional foundation. So when your mind is right and your emotions are right, do not give people the luxury. I repeat this. Let me say it slowly. Do not give people the luxury of getting under your skin. That is too much power delegated. That's delegating too much power. The person who is insulting you, don't let them faze you. Even you better go and cry in the corner because of what they said. But when you are in front of them, don't get fazed. You'll see how soon or how quickly they fade. They'll fade because they see we can't get to you. So you know Giddy Gaston? He's the most stoic man I know. Okay, I pray for stoicism like his.
Wow.
There is watu wamemuenjoy, wamemtusi, wamemfanyia. He is usually super unbothered.
So unbothered.
Hey, Gaston is a legend.
Kunaweza kuwa na moto pale. Unbothered.
If I was like him, I'd be very powerful. Shida tu ni my emotions ingia hapa mingi. Wengine una catch my feelings everywhere.
Catch. Okay, on to the last bit.
Let's do the 3.
Yes.
The 4 and then we finish.
Okay. Power attracts, not desperation. She didn't chase lovers. She magnetized them. When you operate from self-possession and vision, people want in on your story, romantically and otherwise.
Yes.
When you operate from self-possession and vision,
yes,
people want in because they're like, you're so focused. You know where you're going. I want to be part of this story.
And they buy into you.
Yeah.
Even in relationships.
Yeah, I agree.
I told you, women fall in love in their head before their heart.
That is so true.
Yes, in their head. So because that imagination.
Like, I just want to.
It intrigues. Because you see, we are in a world of feelings here, feelings there, feelings everywhere. So when you find someone who doesn't have those feelings here, feelings there, and feelings everywhere, you get intrigued. You start wondering. This is how people fall in love. I'm not a doctor and I cannot explain now some people try to explain it. But you start asking yourself, who is this guy? That question is a very good question. Who is this guy?
Then let's spend a gay conversation.
No, it's a true because it's the truth. But who is this guy? He seems so calm. He's collected. He doesn't talk too much.
True story.
What is his story? What is his story? Now, when you start wondering about his story,
you start imagining yourself in it.
No, then he comes and gives you a bit of it. Oh, just a snippet. I am so and so. Now, Uko, give me more.
True story.
Yeah.
True story.
So that's what you do. You attract. You don't chase.
True.
You don't chase. You attract.
Purely.
Yeah.
Okay. Reinvention filters out the wrong people. When she transformed into George Sand, many people fell away, and the right ones came closer. Reinventions repels the irrelevant. Fact or fact.
Yes.
That is as simple.
You see now that, and let me give you one reality that I've seen in my few years of this life.
Few.
Yeah, at least few.
Yeah.
Okay. Many is relative, but many. Let's not talk about my physical appearance. No. My physical.
To save to forehead. They may see forehead. Hairline.
No.
Moving on.
Wewe unacheza na mimi. Kwanza nataka kwanza kuinyoa kama hapa hivi. Safi ka balloon.
Uko serious?
You wait.
Uko serious?
And then sasa ni stoic. You will see stoicism.
Uko serious?
So watch a beard grow. I'm waiting for the beard to grow. I'm waiting for the beard.
Wow,
before I unveil. Unajua, were you the one who told me I'm on the heart stage?
Heart? No. Someone was telling you definitely. Utaitoa.
I'm in the heart stage of not accepting that I'm balding.
Wengi walikuwa kama wewe.
Yes.
And they've grown out.
Sasa, as I'm on this, let me enjoy it while it lasts.
Okay.
So, when she transformed, many people fell away. Now, when you start upgrading your life, right now that you have joined that world, you are starting to get very busy. This is one reality that is going to happen. Some of your friends are going to fall away. You're going to lose them. Like it or hate it, you're going to lose them. And at some point, you're going to interact with them and you'll start seeing like we are not syncing. We're not on the same page. Once you start interacting with the corporates and talking business and talking deals and talking these things, you'll not come to talk about nails. And boys. You'll sit down and your mindset shifts. And you'll start telling yourself, I don't belong here. And then you graduate. When you graduate, they fall off. And you'll start hearing Tracy ameanza kujiringa. Yeah. No, that is life.
It's si maringo ni reinvention.
Yes, when you reinvent yourself, you lose the people that you are with before the reinvention.
Okay, people love confidence, not conformity. Her boldness challenged norms, and that made her irresistible. In dating, playing safe equals being overlooked. Confidence, even if controversial, is magnetic. Confidence, even if controversial, is magnetic.
Yeah.
And rotate. And all of these other guys.
Yes.
Controversial.
But
the
they are confident.
boldness to say it on camera and say this is what
Yes.
I stand on
Yes.
attracted so many
Have a
views.
stand.
Yeah.
It better be a wrong stand, but at least
It's
you have a stand.
Yeah.
And people will respect you for it.
Mhm.
People will respect you for standing your ground, for staying put. And especially because we live in a very chaotic world of mob psychology. Don't follow the mob. The mob is often usually wrong. Don't follow the mob. The mob wants to go where it is safe, where everyone is going. People don't choose hard paths. The path that is hard, people don't choose. Right now, if I want to lose my friends, I tell them, let's go to the gym.
Hauambiangi?
No, I gave up.
Kuna boundaries unajua not to cross.
I gave up because you see, hard paths are often avoided.
Yeah.
People like comfort. Soft life. Ndio maana inaitwa soft life. People like that comfort.
Lakini nani anatakanga hard life?
Uliambua the colder, the warmer the blanket.
The colder the future.
Yes.
Oh, that is so true.
Right now, talking about health-wise, because I've struggled with my health. Ever since I came out of hospital from that dark period, I've never set foot in a hospital. Do you believe? It's been 4 years. It's been 4 years.
Oh, wow.
Not set a foot in a hospital. Even before I was diagnosed. I used to frequent hospitals. I used to say that I have low immunity. I used to excuse that nonsense for immunity.
Fatness.
Yes. I used to excuse that fatness for immunity.
Now we can call it fatness.
Yes.
Then no.
But now, that hard work, that 1 hour, and I do 1 hour, 1.5 hours max in the gym. That 1 hour.
Daily.
Yes. I have lost. I feel even better. I like the way I look currently. I like that I had to go and reduce all my suits because they were too big. When I came out of hospital and I put my suits on, yes, I got to size 52. I used to wear size 52 suit. Now I wear 48. Do you know suit ukiruka one size?
That's a big
suit.
See kama waist kutoka 32 hadi 30.
I will after camera I'll give you an example of someone who wears size 52. Now those suits that were popping up the buttons were size 52. Right now my suits, yes. And the guys you consider big wanavanga hizo na naziona bado ni baggy. Those 52, I had to take them and they had to be
slim.
Yes. Right now I'm 48. That's where I started. That was my first suit. My first suit was size 48.
Oh.
I've gone back there.
Oh.
And I feel incredible.
Nice.
Like even my thoughts, when I sit down and concentrate, you feel better.
Clearer.
So I like this version of myself. Yeah. Somebody wrote to me and told me nowadays, you only focus on gym stuff.
No, listen.
Yeah.
Listen, sir.
They have no idea about why I am there. And so I don't know them an explanation.
You own nothing.
Yeah.
It's been 4 years.
So I told this guy, don't assume.
Chonjo bloody.
Yeah.
Chonjo bloody. Okay, in relationships, control the frame or be controlled. George Sand didn't lose herself in her romantic life. She framed the relationship on her terms. In modern dynamics, whoever sets the tone keeps the upper hand.
The frame. I told you relationships.
That's why it needs to be a man.
Relationships work better when the man is controlling the frame. Hallelujah. I have said that frame is the mental and the emotional foundation of a man. When a man has his emotions checked, when a man has his mind checked, then he will lead well.
Yeah.
Because men are supposed to lead, especially in a relationship. Yes, they're supposed to lead. And you are safer because your biological imperative is survival and nurture. You are safer under the arms of someone who can lead you emotionally and mentally, because you go through a lot of emotional stuff during the month, a lot of emotional changes. Wow. There's a book by someone called Jer. He says that women don't fall in love with you, they fall in love with a wall. So what we are calling frame, he calls wall. He says that you as a man are hiding behind a wall. That is the frame. And the lady is clinging to it. And as a matter of fact, the cover of the book is a wall and the lady clinging onto that wall. And the book is called The Wall Speaks.
Let me get there.
That's a very good book. Okay. He says, ladies, fall in love with your frame, with the man. They don't want to know the man behind the wall. They love the wall.
Okay.
So you better have the wall.
Oh, yeah,
You've seen it?
Yeah, I can see
yes.
it. I can see it.
The Wall Speaks. That's one of the best books I've ever read on relationship dynamics. And that guy was divorced. That guy was fat and he was divorced.
Oh, yeah, Jer.
No, he was first cuckolded. You know what cuckoldry is? Being cheated on.
Oh, yeah.
He was first cheated on and then he was left. And he became a mess until he changed his life. I told you men who talk about relationship come from the pits of hell. You should read his story.
That's an example.
I have the book I can give you.
Please.
I'll open the Kindle account. I'll share with you.
Sawa.
It's a free account. When I have books on Kindle, I can share with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sawa, I'll do that tomorrow. Aya, sisi tumemaliza kama kawaida. We know nothing.
What do we know?
What do we know?
Yeah.
We know nothing. We know
Peace.
nothing.